Describe a piece of good news you heard from others. You should say what it was. When you received this news. How you received this news. Why you feel it was a good news. I'm sure that everyone has different kinds of good news that they receive from time to time. Here I would like to talk about the best news I ever received, something that made my day, and to this day, I still remember it. What it was. The good news I received was that I had been accepted into the university of my dreams. Ever since I was little, I had dreamt of going to a certain university and working hard to achieve my goal. When I found out that I had been accepted, I was over the moon. It was a moment that I will never forget and something I will always cherish. When you received this news. I received this news when I was in my final year of high school. I had been eagerly awaiting the results of my applications, and so when I got the news that I had been accepted, I was ecstatic. This was a moment that I had been dreaming of, and it was finally here. How you received this news. I received this news in a unique way. I had been waiting for a letter in the mail with the results of my application, and I was eagerly awaiting the day it would arrive. However, it was not the mail that brought me the news. Instead, it was a text message from my friend. She had found out that I had been accepted, and so she sent me a text message to let me know. I was so surprised and excited to finally get the news that I had been waiting for. How you received this news. And conclusion. I felt this was good news because it meant that all my hard work had paid off and I had achieved my goal. I had worked hard for years, and it was finally paying off. It was also a moment of pride for me because I was able to prove to myself and to others that I was capable of achieving my goals. It was a moment of joy and happiness, and I will always cherish it. Ielts Speaking Part 3, Follow-up Questions. Here are some examples of follow-up questions that you may ask during your Speaking Part 3 by examiner related to cue card. Describe a piece of good news you heard from others. 1. How do people share the good news? People share the good news in many ways. They just tell each other face to face. They also use social media like Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp. They also call the other person and tell about any good news. They write emails also for this purpose. 2. How does modern technology affect the delivery of information? It affects in many ways. It has made the delivery of information instant. You just update your status on Facebook or WhatsApp and all your friends and group members are reached at once. 3. When do people share the good news? People share good news when they want their near and dear ones to know what good has happened to them. For example, if anyone becomes a parent, he wants to share this news with everyone. If anyone buys a new home or a new car, then he wants his friends and relatives to know about that. If anybody clears an exam or gets a new job, he wants others to know about it. 4. What kinds of good news have you received before? I have received many kinds of good news. I received the good news that my cousin was blessed with a baby girl. I also received the good news that my cousin had topped his 8th grade exam. 5. What kind of good news do people like to hear? People like to hear good news about any achievements of their friends and relatives, any celebrity visiting their town or city, any festival celebration, and any new movie released by their favorite actor or actress. 6. Why do people share news on social media? Social media is a quick and time-saving platform for sharing news. People just have to post one message and it reaches a very wide audience instantaneously.